Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to WyzGyz Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. Welcome to Movie Nuggets. We are covering today a Christmas story. This is the original. And then there's also, well, maybe I'll bring it up later, but basically there's a Christmas Story 2, which I don't own a digital copy of, but we can go over that next. Let's see. Let's see if I can just. There we go. All right. So, Christmas Story. A lot of you may have heard of it. It's what many consider to be a classic. I happen to watch it every year, so you can probably see where this is going. It's about little Ralphie. The It kind of showcases one particular Christmas where his goal is to get however he can a genuine Red Ryder 200 shot carbine action uh, air rifle. And movie is pretty funny. It's great. I like it a lot. It is very comedic. It kind of takes you back to when you used to go to school and have to bundle up. Granted, when I was growing up, I was in California and we didn't have snow. It was pretty mild temperatures year round, and it never snowed. Whereas here, this is a part of the country where you did get snow and had to dress up real warm. Um, it covered topics like bullying, uh, going to school, checking out the Christmas decorations every year, lusting after lusting after the the gift you were wanting the most that year, and also the steps or the steps you'll take to try to achieve that goal, along with the whole Christmas family dinner experience. So this movie I highly recommend. I watch it all the time. Well, typically annually, once or twice a year around Christmas. This Some people may not be aware that they actually did release a sequel. Where'd that? All right, there it goes. Looking at the screen I'm sharing. Let me see. How do I? Was trying to zoom in. Maybe I have to do a command plus. Why is it giving me uh, advertisements for Nick of Destiny? Well, anyway. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I close that. So the sequel, the official sequel, I think was direct to DVD, and it was streamed. It's a Christmas Story 2. As I understand it, it had almost all the original cast. I think they had to replace the mom because she looks quite different. They replaced the dad for sure because the old man, the original old man, had passed. So they brought in Daniel Stern. I don't know if he was the best choice with his goofy facial features. Um, but sequel was okay. I personally, yeah, I thought it was okay. If you're a huge, huge fan of the original Christmas Story, I'd say give this one a watch. But to be honest, I don't even think it's worth adding to your physical DVD or Blu-ray collection, even if you're a completionist, because I just don't think it's enough. So, as you know, in the original film, the the ultimate prize was the Red Ryder BB gun or air rifle. In this one, of course, now that he's grown older, he wants a car. So, I mean, that makes sense. But, and then the old man's still dealing with the was the heater in the house always breaking down. So, of course, he's all foul mouthed trying to get the thing working again. Let me see. Well, that's a very short description. It says 6 years later, Ralphie has his eyes fixed on a car, but trouble is sure to follow. Yeah, that's somehow it actually got one nomination. I'm on imdb.com, and that's where I usually go to look for the movies that I don't have physical copies of or that I don't have easy access to in physical copy. I don't have my whole collection here at home. 57 user reviews, 20 critic reviews. It's got a rating of 3.5 out of 10 for 3,000 people who chimed in. So again, I think it's okay. Not the best. It had trouble achieving the charm of the original. I think it was a decent effort, and I appreciate that they were able to bring in most of the original cast. I'm thinking maybe it would have worked better if they had maybe done a different gift. Excuse me. Besides a car, but maybe a car still would have worked. But release a sequel sooner than 2012 because this one came out in 2012. The original came out in, let's see, was it 2008? Oh no, 1983. So you're looking at 19 years later. What came out in 1983. On IMDb, it's got a 7.9 out of 10 rating for 168,000 votes. What is that? 2,243,000. Are those downvotes? Movie meter. Oh, not sure what that means. 7.989 to 2 point. No, that's about, well, 2.1. Hmm. I wonder if that's the equivalent of downvotes. In any case, the original, of course, as it usually does, outperforms and gets a better rating than the sequel. It's hard to find a movie where the sequel outperforms the original. Uh, Few and far between. So I'm thinking if they could have released this, back when the old man was still alive and it was easier to get the original cast back together. I think they did swap out the mom too. But anyway, I think it would have been better because they could have had the same crew. Try and bring back the magic of the original. Yeah. And that's that. Once again, I think that the original one, Christmas Story 1, is definitely worth owning on physical media to be rewatched every Christmas. The sequel, however, you can do without. Like I said, I don't even own the physical copy of Christmas Story 2. I don't think it's good enough to rewatch. To this day, I think I've only seen it once, maybe twice to see if I miss anything, but I haven't seen it since. Thanks very much for joining me on today's Movie Nuggets. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.